What is going on, my dudes? So, let me show you something. I am at 639 miles. That little thing that's lit up right now is telling me that I am ready for my first service. I got to 639 miles, believe it or not, in 1 week. And every one of these 639 miles has been a smile because I've been having such a great time riding this bike. But now she needs to get serviced. So we're heading back to BMW Motorcycles of San Diego to get this baby serviced and ready to go. And from what I hear, there seems to be some kind of a software update to this motorcycle. So that should take a couple of hours. But in the meantime, maybe Gary can set me up with a demo or something to take on my ride back. And perhaps that's a new motorcycle I can review for you guys in the meantime. So let me walk you through a couple of things that I've noticed while I've been riding this bike for the last 600 miles. Two things I want to point out. The first is the shifting. So as you can imagine, I've been completely spoiled with Ducatis in the last couple of months since I've been reviewing motorcycles. And one thing that has spoiled me big time is the Ducati quick shifter. The up and down quick shifter is just smooth as butter and it works like magic. As a result, I've kind of built up my standards where I'm just so used to such quick up and down seamless shifts. But unfortunately with this bike I haven't experienced the same thing. Between first and second gear it's notchy and it's not very smooth, but once you go past third gear things become smoother. Sometimes you can replicate it, sometimes I can't. It seems to be random. And I'm hoping with the first oil change that's the first thing that it fixes. Maybe that's just part of breaking in, I don't know. I haven't heard anybody else talk about it. Maybe everybody's just so new to quick up and down, and maybe they haven't had that much experience with the kind of bikes that I have and haven't built up their standards yet, that they haven't really complained about it or have discussed anything about it. But I guess I want to be the first person to say that yeah, the F900R's quick shifter is not as smooth as I thought it was going to be between first and second gear. Every other gear, downshifting and upshifting, is pretty smooth. Not a problem at all. The second thing that I've been having an issue about, and I've heard reports that other people are experiencing the same thing, is the engine cold start. When you're starting the engine completely cold, like if I park it today and then I come back tomorrow and I turn on the engine, it won't start on the first try. I have to stop and then try it once again, and then it fires right up. I've heard reports that this issue is happening on the R, but I've also read that the software update that they have for this bike that hopefully gets put on my bike is just, it's not going to help it, and it kind of disappears over time. Now I don't know how this magic happens over time. I don't know how it would disappear. You would think that this is some kind of a defect that BMW should look into, but they're saying that this problem should disappear over time. So considering that the bike is so brand new, I'd like to find out how this is going to resolve over time, and it's something that I'll definitely create a video about or update you guys in my future reviews and let you know what's happening with that. So problem number one that I'm having at the moment, which is the quick shifter, is not really a problem. It's more like just something I'm not used to. I was used to more refinement with the Ducati motorcycles. I guess those are race bikes. They're meant to have seamless up and down quick shifts. They're meant to be smooth. They're meant to get you there really fast. But quick shift is all about speed, right? Quick shift is a race-derived technology. So if they're going to have a quick shifter in a F900R bike, R, which hopefully stands for racing on this bike, it's going to perform seamless and it's going to be really good. So I'd like to find out if hopefully the oil change is going to fix that. But if not, I'll still report back and I'll let you guys know. But as far as the cold start and not cranking on the first start, that's something I'm kind of disappointed about. I did not expect that on a brand new motorcycle, and hopefully there's some kind of resolution. But other than that, riding the motorcycle is just pure joy. I love it. It's a lot of fun to shift up and down really quickly. When I'm riding on the highway like right now, everything is seamless, everything is easy. Just in first and second gear, as I mentioned. Mostly on first, second gear is a lot smoother. Like right now, that was cool, man. It auto blips for you. It gives it a sporty character. Alright, looks like we are close to BMW Motorcycles of San Diego. Good morning. Morning.
Hey, what's up, man?
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, man. Not bad. Done for the 636 miles in 1 week.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Good service?
Yeah.
Cool.
Bringing in for first service.
Is that engine getting better and better as it's breaking in?
Yeah, but unfortunately, it doesn't start up on a cold start.
Oh, when it's cold, it's not like...
It doesn't crank, and then I stop it, and then I crank it again, and then it starts right up. On first try, it doesn't.
And then,
Yeah, it just goes. I stop, try it once again, and fires right up.
well, maybe the braking service will rectify it.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
The bike is done from service, so now we're going to go and pick up the F900R, and finally I can thrash it around a little bit, and I have that little plug to put inside the bike, so this way I can start messing around with the Dynamic Pro settings finally, now that she's out of service. And I can take it up higher than 6,000 RPM. Woohoo! So that means I might be able to thrash it around a little bit today. Yeah! Been looking forward to getting out of 6,000 RPM and feeling all of that torque. It's got a torque monster, that bike, down low, so definitely want to feel what that's like finally. Here we are. Sounds like a tin can.
Hey, how's it going?
How are you, man? Alright, here to pick up the old girl. Did the chain get serviced as well? Got it. I just wanted it cleaned.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's clean.
Yeah.
Alright, good.
Fresh software on it, too.
Fresh what?
Software?
Oh.
It's been updated.
Oh, nice, okay. So I guess now I can take it past 6,000 RPM, huh?
Ready.
Yeah, I'm taking to a track event soon.
Yes.
286. Alright, well thank you so much, I appreciate it. Alright, so she's all set up and she has her first service. Nice. Okay, so the next service 6/23/2021 at 6,210 miles. Got it, understood. Alright, let's get going. Oh yeah, so smooth. Such a smooth ride. And I like the way it sounds. I miss this bike. You don't know how good you got it until you ride another bike. Oh yeah, past 7,000 RPM. She's a beast. Man, wow. Well, I'm happy with the first service. She got the chain lubed up and cleaned and adjusted, software update, and an oil change. 280 is not so bad when you factor all that stuff in as the first service. Not bad at all. So thank you so much, BMW of San Diego, for the great service and a prompt service at that. Dropped her off sometime around 11 and picked her up at 3 o'clock. So that's pretty good service. And on top of that, Gary was nice enough to loan me a KTM. Now look at that. That's what I call service. Thanks, Gary. I appreciate it. Well, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me for another episode of my F900R's first service. So the next couple of reviews I'm going to be doing of the bike is a full review of the bike. As you already know, I talked about it in my initial video of me purchasing the bike. If you haven't checked out my previous F900R videos and F900XR videos, make sure to check all that stuff out. Like this video as always, and subscribe to the channel for a lot more to come on this bike. See you guys very soon. Bye-bye.